Assalamualaikum everyone. So inshallah this December we are going on a Umrah trip with Shahida Travels. Inshallah the details is on our IG.
Inshallah, this will be a rather unique Umrah because based on some of the things that we've been learning over the past year, the things about the Prophet especially, right? About loving the Prophet, about being in a city of the Prophet, Medina, Mecca, and so on, and that is part of our of being a good Muslim to be able to love the Prophet. And inshallah, why we say this is a unique Umrah is because we are going to bring you to all these places and you're going to share a bit of the history about it. Okay, the science of Sirah, history of Islam, is one of the important things that as Muslims we have to learn. Not only because it's enjoyable, I personally think it's enjoyable, but I think it's also
I also think that it's enjoyable, of course.
Yeah, because it helps us to live through the lives of these people. Like for example, in the Battle of Badr, right? What makes the Battle of Badr so significant? The fact that there were so few Muslims and there were so many
Muslims were outnumbered, right?
Yeah. So these kind of things, like for example, those who followed the Prophet to Badr, they had no idea that there was going to be a battle.
Yeah.
They thought it was
just an intercepting caravan.
Yeah, so there was a trade caravan that was coming back from Syria, and the Muslims were just there to intercept the trade caravan. So these are the kind of things that we'll be sharing with as we go along with this Umrah. Of course, there will be the usual things that you have to do, like the tawaf,
the rituals,
and
the rituals.
Yeah, so we'll be sharing this, and we'll also be sharing some of the context of revelation of the Quran. Like for example, how come the Muslims were so violent? Like why did they go out to attack the Quraysh? Like, you know, in this day and age, especially, you know, especially now, you know, our foreign minister already said, oh, Palestine must declare they're against terrorism, like as if Islam is some kind of violent religion like that. You know? So yeah, we'll go and look at some of these things and find out lah. Were the Muslims given permission to fight? And where is there any ayat Quran that was coming down that was
There's a lot of ayat
Muslims?
Quran actually. So the thing is, for Perang Badr, Perang Uhud, semua ada dalam Quran.
And we will talk about the relevance of some of these ayat Quran and the fact that it came down for the people of that day. So by going through this experience of an Umrah, we trace back the footsteps of our Prophet. We look at the various places, like even Uhud, Mount Uhud, the Battle of Uhud. Why did Uhud happen? And in fact, Uhud is very near Medina. So the Prophet actually walked to the battlefield. And how come the Muslims apparently lost that battle? Do you know?
Yes.
So why did they lose the battle?
Pasal the orang-orang Islam.
Jangan spoiler lah.
Apa you tanya I kan? You ask me.
Yeah, so the Battle of Badr and the Battle of Uhud, they are significant in their own ways.
Yeah,
and then we'll be also discussing a lot of other things about the Umrah, like for example, the wives of the Prophet, stories of the Ummahatul Mu'minin, the wives of the Prophet, how they were unique in their own characters.
Actually, if we were to like share everything and it's not enough that Umrah 10 days.
We share everything during the 10 days.
It's not enough. Like macam
the Umrah is 10 days by the way.
No 13 days. So I think it's not enough lah. And tapi inshallah we are going to share what is significant and what is important. And then macam for example, you know dekat Madinah, right? In the Raudah itself, there's pillars. So every single pillar, there's a story behind it.
The Masjid Nabawi.
Okay. There's a pillar in Raudah, right?
Yeah, there are
so
many
every
pillars.
single pillar, there are some stories behind it. And then after that, the house of the wives of Rasulullah SAW, when we are queuing to Raudah and how small it is, everything lah kita boleh go there and I'm excited to share. I'm excited to share and show you around lah, inshallah.
Actually, I think we need to also talk about some of these, the prelude lah to the Umrah itself. So inshallah over the next few weeks, we shall be releasing
ni macam Umrah series lah gitu
some
kan.
kind of Umrah series just to talk about some of the details of the battles of Badr and so on. So that when you go there, you kind of know actually what's going on. And there are also very important things, like for example, who are the Ansar, who are the Muhajirin or the Muhajirun, the people who followed the Prophet to Medina from Mecca. And also, why were the Quraysh so opposed to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right? Even though he was one of them, he was a Quraysh also. And also the things that happened in Badr, like Abu Jahal, what he said,
how he died.
So there are many lessons that we can learn. And
lot.
inshallah, this will be an Umrah full of lessons that we can learn, that we can share, that we can learn, and we can live through these lessons and even see how some of the things that we learn can be relevant to how we live our lives today. Not like go around and calling people Abu Jahal and all that lah. But you know what happens when you have too much of pride? What happens when you have
It's actually to reflect on our own lah. Like macam, do we have the trait of Abu Jahal? Astaghfirullahalazim. Do we have the trait of the people of Jannah? Macam tu lah. So when we know the examples, how do we go into Jannah if you don't have like examples of people of Jannah, kan? So it's for us to emulate lah.
And conversely, how do you protect yourself from Jahannam if you don't know the traits of the people of Jahannam? For example, Abu Jahal and Abu Lahab and all that. So these are things that we shall be sharing. And actually, what is your most favorite thing to share? What are you most keen to share about?
Sirah is one of my favorite subjects. So there's so many things that I love lah. It's like I cannot pick any of my favorite. But
like, if you had to choose one lah, you must be decisive.
Okay. Okay. The night of Badr.
The night of Badr. The night before Badr.
The night
Just
before
that
Badr.
specific part.
Yes.
You want to share a bit more about what is so fantastic about
the
it?
night before Badr, kan? Rasulullah SAW, he knew that he is going to win that battle. Allah told him, kira macam Allah, are going to give you one of the two victories.
Okay.
Either the goods from Abu Sufyan punya caravan in Syria tu, or the victory of the battle. Okay. So he already terlepas the Abu Sufyan caravan. So he knew that he's gonna win that battle.
So even before he took part in the battle, Allah SWT already told him you're gonna win.
Yes. But that night, even though he knew that he is going to win that battle, that night he prayed and prayed and prayed and begged desperately to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
Why?
Actually, that's what I was about to ask. Because, I'm thinking, what if people ask, like, for example, okay, if he knows he's going to win already, then okay,
macam,
in fact, why do you have to even go through the battle?
Macam, okay, kalau we know that, okay, the teacher said, okay, you're gonna have 100 upon 100 tomorrow. Confirm kita akan slack apa? Kalau belajar also, we will belajar like ala kadar.
Because you already know you're great lah.
Yeah, because we already know how great, 100 upon 100. And Rasulullah SAW's doa, prayer is mustajab. We all know that. So why does he's not only like praying, 5 waktu then dah cukup, 5 prayers and dah enough. No. Then? He prayed and prayed and prayed the whole night.
Okay, so why? Are you going to tell us now or are you going to wait until
So, why? So should I tell now or should I wait for another
Maybe you
episode?
can share now.
Okay.
What's the reason?
So the reason is Rasulullah SAW wants to show this slavehood, like kehambaan, like even though he is promised, because the Sahaba, the companions also like that. The companions, they are told by name who is going to enter Jannah. You are the people of paradise, but they don't slack. They don't slack. They still beg and beg and beg. So there's a difference tau. There's a difference between you pray for the sake of going to paradise and you pray for the sake of your love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
And your neediness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So like Rasulullah SAW, he loves, firstly, of course, he loves prayer.
Okay.
So the act of worship too is something that is like a communication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Secondly, he doesn't want to show like overconfidence or complacency. Yeah. So that's number 2. Number 3, he wants to show slavehood lah. Like we are, at the end of the day, we are slaves. And Allah deserves to be worshipped because He is God. Khalas. Because Allah instructed us to pray. So we pray.
So he wanted to just demonstrate to his people, to his ummah, those who have followed him out to battle, that okay, we know we're going to win.
Yeah.
Wait, did he share that we're gonna win?
I'm not so sure.
Okay.
I think he didn't tell lah.
He already knew, yeah. Maybe there were reasons why, whether he told or he didn't tell. So he went out and he already knew he was gonna win, but he wants to demonstrate to people that the effort matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You put the effort first and then you leave everything to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah, even if you know what the outcome is like, it is the effort first. Right? So we already know. Allah told us. In fact Allah is knows what's gonna happen in our lives. All of us. Right? But that doesn't mean that we don't put in the effort. So he wanted to show. And
humility lah. Humility also kan.
Yeah, so it was a demonstration of his humility, a demonstration of what a devoted worshipper should do. You are a slave lah, in other words. Yeah, so he wanted to demonstrate ubudiyah.
Slavehood, correct.
Slavehood, right? Kehambaan,
yes.
Okay, so he wanted to demonstrate slavehood, and this is what you have to do as a slave. Like, whether your master rewards you with victory or not, that is for later on. For the here and the now, the night before Badr, and near this hill, we are going to pray and make dua as much as we can.
MashaAllah. You know, I mean, I was reminded by another story lah. Another story.
Which is not your favourite lah, kan?
No, but it's related to this. To this. Like macam he always pray for Rasulullah SAW, prayed for his companions to enter Jannah.
Okay.
So he prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed to the point that the angels come down. Then asked, Ya Rasulullah, why do you keep on asking? Like, memang dah confirm kan, all your sahabas insyaAllah are going to enter paradise. So he's like, no lah, but I don't want to be complacent about it because like macam Allah can change anything that He wants kan. So He wants to put in the effort, like the best effort that He can. So macam the outcome tu kira doesn't matter, walaupun 100 upon 100 pun doesn't matter, walaupun confirm pun doesn't matter. So it's He still wants to put in the effort, even the companions also. So mashallah lah. And then like when I heard about this, I think it's very significant for me because I feel like macam wah, the companions were like that, who are promised paradise are like that. And then Rasulullah SAW, a prophet, who is a prophet, like put in so much effort like that. Then where am I?
Actually, one of his wives was also asking him, right? Like, why are you praying the whole night? Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was a story where one of his wives asked him, no, yeah, Rasulullah, get some rest, you know, your feet are hurting and so on. And then you already know you're going to go to Jannah, right? Why are you praying the whole night?
Subhanallah.
So his response, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was that, shouldn't I be a grateful slave? So the idea is that
to be grateful.
We are praying, of course you get pahala, you don't pray, you get dosa and all that, but maybe we don't see it through that lens only.
Yeah.
See it as, I mean, we are grateful that we are being given life. We are grateful that things are, we have a vehicle that can get us to Jannah, insyaAllah, and we just do it well. If we are grateful for these things, then shouldn't we direct our gratitude to the one who has given us all these things? So, I don't know.
MashaAllah. I don't know. Like I feel like when I hear this story, I feel like macam, where am I? MashaAllah, where am I with the sunnah? Where am I with the salat tahajjud? Where am I? And macam, I want to, insyaAllah, with everyone also, I want let's be on this spiritual journey together.
InsyaAllah.
And I hope we can. My doa lah, and my doa is like when we go to the prayer mat too, it's not to be afraid of the hellfire, is not to enter paradise, but to get to a level that, because I just love to pray.
That's where the sincerity comes from.
Yeah, that's where the sincerity comes from.
We just love the connection with Allah SWT. And of course, to develop love for Allah SWT,
we need sirah.
we need to develop love for the Prophet first.
Yes, love for the Prophet.
Right? We need to know what he went through.
Yeah.
And I think this is part and parcel of doing the Umrah.
Yeah.
So that you get to walk in the footsteps of the people who came before us. We can walk into the footsteps of the Sahabas. We can know who they were. In fact, the people who died at Badr.
The names were written.
The names are in the stone there, right? So last year I was also thinking how amazing these people are.
Inshallah.
Right? And Badr was one of the Battle of Badr was really the first ever battle lah. So it's like, and they didn't even plan to fight. They were not properly armed also, some of them, compared to 1,000 Quraysh. Yeah, and they won, and these people, I mean, the kind of courage and guts that you need to just go out there and, what, we're gonna fight? Okay, let's fight. and you know, and be all okay with it lah. Yeah, so every time she shares a bit about the Prophet, she will try to hold back her tears. Yeah, so inshallah, we would be glad to invite you, more of you, to join our Umrah with us, and we'll share some of these stories. We will share things from the seerah, from the history of the life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We'll also be sharing the relevance of some of the Quranic verses during our journey there, especially the ones to do with the battles, as well as the daily lives of the Prophet and his companions and his wives. So do join us, inshallah. We'll see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.